Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to Atheist Church today. This is my Bible. This is a book of matches, appropriately enough with a little American flag on the back. It says, "Freedom lights the way." Matches, Bible. The only reason I would ever have these things together is if I decided to smoke a cigar while reading the Bible. This is for lighting cigars. This lives on the bookshelf and is for reading. Burning books is asshole behavior. Burning books is fascist behavior. The only reason I might burn a Bible is if somebody made it illegal. Same situation under which I would burn a flag. Which is to say, I respect the right to do this, but it doesn't mean that I think that it's a good thing to do. And it goes beyond just the symbolism involved in burning books. I don't commit other acts of blasphemy unless it's something I was going to do anyway, that someone just happened to label blasphemy. You will not see me posting pictures on your Facebook or MySpace of gay disco Jesus, zombie Jesus, etc. Though some of these things may occasionally make me chuckle. And again, I would fight for your right to post them, even if some of them made me think you were a bit of a dick. Why? Why this relationship with blasphemy? Why do I have this seeming respect for religion that I find dangerous and not respectable? I don't feel a need to do something just because it's going to be hurtful and piss off people and then justify it by saying, well, I'm right. I once made a comment as a joke that I was going to make bumper stickers for atheists that said self-righteousness. It's more fun when you're right. I was dismayed that I had many orders for these bumper stickers in my email inbox come morning. So many atheists see this as a strange and even strained relationship. So how do I explain this respect for something that I find complete nonsense? I don't know. Maybe I can help you understand my attitude towards this by comparing it to something else I consider complete nonsense, which is curse words. I don't see any difference between the word shit and the word crap and the word doo-doo, except that doo-doo is kind of cutesy to describe something that's not at all cute. So actually, shit to me would be the preferred word. Kind of a nasty sounding word for a nasty thing. But really, they all mean the same thing. Why is one bad? Because we've been told it's bad. It's ridiculous. And yet, when I'm around my mom and my grandma, I don't say shit. I don't really say doo-doo either. So I respect values that I don't have because I know they have them. And I think that's an important part of how we get along. So if Christians tell me that I can't do something or try and mess with our laws to say that I can't do it, then I would fight them. But it's out of respect for them that I will say, hey, they won't stop my words. They won't stop me from saying, hey, I think this is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that you put so much value and weight on something that to me is meaningless or nonsense. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to do something that I wouldn't do for any other reason except to hurt them, except to disrespect them. I wouldn't do that. I will critique them. I will tell the truth about how I feel about their beliefs. And some of them will get darn upset just at that. And that's good enough. Then I'm only upsetting the ones that need to be upset. If I went out burning Bibles or otherwise just intentionally trying to piss off everyone that held these things sacred, there's a lot of really nice, moderate old ladies who are sweet and lovely. And why? Why do I want to just, shit all over them? And it's funny, as I started this one, I actually recorded a little clip copping out saying I wasn't going to do it this week, and then I decided to just press on and get this done. But let's consider this more of a conversation starter, because I know that I have these feelings, and I don't completely know how to express them. And I can't really, eloquently explain. Let's discuss this, because I'm sure there's people out there who would take a Bible and pick up dog poop with it. Yeah, that's a video on YouTube. And I'd love to hear from them. And maybe we can actually have this conversation without it being a big flame war. We'll see. And then there's other people that probably feel the same as me that can maybe express it a little better or help me work out how to express it. So I think it's a great topic. And I'm less a preacher in this case telling you, this is how it is, this is how I feel. And more just someone who says, hey, this is interesting, let's talk about this. Why don't I ever put this thing with this thing? Other than the fact that this thing cost me money, I wouldn't throw that away. Because above all else, I do have a reverence for money. Alright, so it's been a great week. I got to perform with Norm Macdonald on Wednesday, which was really cool, and Larry Bubbles Brown, a great Northern California comedian, and then an up-and-comer named Mike E. Winfield. go Google the name Mikey Winfield. He's amazing. And I want to give one more shout out while I'm at it to NorCal Comedy. If you go to youtube.com, NorCal Comedy, NORCAL Comedy, please subscribe to their favorites. They are going out of their way to kind of showcase Northern California talent, including myself. It's put together by a friend of mine, Dave Botham, and it's really a cool thing. So please throw some support at that. I would really appreciate it, as would the rest of the Northern California comedy scene, which features some fantastic comedians like the aforementioned Larry Bubbles Brown and Mikey Winfield. So we have a great, diverse, crazy scene here in Northern California. I hope you'll check it out, and I look forward to talking to you all about Blasphemy, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.